Let go of your worries and concerns. This time is just for you. This is your space to let go of your day. As you breathe in, your shoulders relax, and breathing out, the muscles around your ribcage give room for your abdomen to descend. Allow things to settle, from thoughts dispersing to your muscles loosening, automatically breathing away all tension. It doesn't matter what position you're lying in, as long as you are comfortable. It doesn't even matter if you feel you are not doing it right. Just allow everything to settle in its own time. Now, as each breath becomes longer and deeper, and as your heart rate and thought process slows down, you can begin to focus completely on yourself. Feel heavier with each breath out. There's no need to tend to any thoughts. Just allow your mind to drift as you begin your journey to sleep. Closing your eyes, imagine now that you are in the back seat of a luxury car, safely traveling to your own quiet sanctuary. The ride is smooth. The seat is soft. It's very much like you are floating along. The purring engine of the car is all you can hear in this moment. As you look out of the window, vast fields of green carpets blend with the deeply rich blue sky. The wisps of white thin clouds drift like mist. The sun's heat is felt through the window, bringing a satisfying warmth to your face. The areas around your eyes soften immensely as you bask. Your cheeks melt. Your jaw loosens. The lines in the middle of the road blur into one as you continue on your way to your retreat. As the horizon of the road disappears, the high vantage point displays a large landscape. A long bridge with many arches carries a steam locomotive. Puffs of cotton wool pulse into the air. You can imagine its rhythmical beat as it glides along and out of sight. A river underneath the bridge looks almost silent and still as it winds its way through the valleys. As you follow the river with your eyes, it leads out into the ocean where a single sailboat catches the sea breeze. Everything you see is vibrant and natural. There are no pretenses here. You can just relax. As your car turns off, you see a sign for your retreat. It's not far now before you can fully relax. This new road is more narrow, and there is much more foliage here. The trees arch a tunnel for your car to travel through. The light of the sun peers through the branches and creates shadows that wander from the front to the back of your vehicle. Opening the window, a sweet, fresh-smelling atmosphere can be smelt from a fruit garden nearby. Freshly cut grass dominates the air, mixing with other earthy and woody flavors. The road now turns into a gravel path, the wheels crunching on the small stones beneath. Now seeing the parking area, you slowly but surely experience a sense of relief. Pulling up, the car comes to a stop. Your driver gets out and retrieves your luggage from the trunk. Opening the door, you step out onto the gravel. The warm breeze brings looseness to every muscle, especially your face and neck. Thanking your driver, you pick up your bags and walk towards a field with generously spaced out large tents, yours being number 8, the infinity number. The smell of dry hay fills the air from a small barn close by. The familiar sounds of chickens clucking, goats bleating, and donkeys braying only adds to the ambience. A short bridge connects the outside world to your sanctuary, where the tinkles of a stream flow beneath. Now entering the field, short green grass, neatly cut and tended, brushes your shoes. Your tent is on the other side of this field, and as you make your way, The smell of barbecues and fire pits bring a simpler way of life to the forefront. Now beginning to detach from the outside world, any concerns, any worries begin to disperse. As you pass each tent, the clunks and clatters of pots and pans can be heard. It's almost evening, dinner time, and you too are hungry. As you walk up the porch to your tent, you set down your luggage and unzip its canvas. Stepping inside, everything is familiar. You know where everything is. Opening a wooden trunk, you take out some kindling and place it into an auger. Striking a match, you light your fire. The kindling begins to burn. Now retrieving a couple of logs out of the trunk, you place them also in the auger and close the door. With the auger now prepared, you unpack your things in their rightful places, which makes you feel grounded and settled. It's very quiet here. You decide to go outside to catch the last of the sun's rays. Picking up a chopping board, a knife, and some vegetables, you go and sit on a bench next to your fire pit. You begin to prepare your favorite meal. As you chop and dice your vegetables, there are moments when you are captivated by the surrounding countryside. The trickling stream eases out any last remaining tension and overthinking to bring you completely into the present. Now very much relaxed, the rustling green leaves of tall trees that paint the edge of the field whisper calmness to your every being. The only break in the sound is a small light aircraft floating above and through the now purple and red dusky sky. You imagine what it would be like on that plane, looking down across the magnificent fields of greenery down below. As the plane disappears and fades out, Your attention turns to noticing more details on the ground. You see a tree split in two, possibly from a lightning strike. Hikers wander along the horizon, eventually disappearing behind trees. Wildflowers lean towards the sun as it continues to set amidst a deeply red sky, indicating good weather for tomorrow too. Thinking back to the Aga, you feel it must be ready, and return inside with your prepared ingredients and proceed to cook your favorite meal. Taking your time, you add any herbs and spices that you wish, and any other ingredients of your choosing. As the pot sizzles and warms your food, the aroma of every flavor envelops your senses, creating anticipation for the enjoyment that is to come. Whilst your food simmers, you go back outside and place 3 logs into the fire pit on top of some kindling. The air outside is now noticeably cooler. As you strike a match against the phosphorus side of a matchbox, you offer the match to the kindling. It ignites with a gentle flame. Standing beside the fire pit, you watch the flames grow to nurture the logs. Minimal smoke rises from the fire, barely seen against the darkened sky and the silhouettes of trees. Hypnotic as the flames are, your anticipation for your food is greater. Returning inside for a short moment, you empty the contents of the pan into a bowl. You make your way back out to the bench where you sit comfortably, feeling the warmth of the fire pit as you enjoy your meal. The flavoursome food goes down well as you look into the hypnotic flames of the fire pit once again. Everything about this moment is peaceful. There are no sounds except for the slight and subtle crackle of the fire and a gentle rustle of the leaves in the trees. The embers from the flames look like fireflies dancing in the evening air. The dark night sky now features a round glowing moon. Its aura of a yellow haze spreads outwards, diffusing its own light. You can just about hear the babbling stream flowing as you finish your meal. Sitting calmly, you absorb the peaceful atmosphere of the night, each breath easier. The silence is a welcome departure from any life responsibilities. Closing your eyes, feel the atmosphere of this calming space, allowing yourself to fully relax. Hear the slower pace of your breathing. Bring a grounded state and a reconnection to yourself. Opening your eyes, stars seem more prominent now, twinkling their blanket of pincushion lights. You see shapes within the stars that form signs or symbols that offer guidance. You take a moment to let your eyes slowly wander across the night sky. Perhaps a realization or inspiration has been captured from any of the shapes that you see. You may feel enlightened or even a sense of making peace with something. Your whole body relaxes to a steady and contented state. As the glow of the logs in the fire pit decreases, you decide you are now ready for bed. Picking up your bowl, you take it inside and place it down. Now very tired and with a sense of relief, you close up the tent and head into your bedroom. Changing into your night clothes, you pull back the sheets of the bed and climb inside. Your body now follows the deeply peaceful state of your mind and begins to settle down. As it does, any tension dissolves. It now feels as if it will be very easy to fall asleep. There is no light. The darkness feels tranquil, but if you wish, there is a lamp to make you feel more comfortable. The faint sound of an owl's hoot now signifies that it is time to go to sleep. With only the brushing leaves of the trees in the calm breeze and the faint sound of the stream, you are brought back to your breath. Everything feeling much simpler now in this uncomplicated environment. You are now so relaxed, your body enters a trance-like state. Your awareness expands, opening your mind to a deeper understanding of your consciousness. A feeling of divine peace prevails as you connect with your higher inner self. As you breathe in, you connect with the energy of the universe. Now receiving an abundance of negative ions, you start to experience a sense of well-being. You can imagine the negative ions as a warm, glowing light. With each breath, you draw in their healing and relaxing sensations. Starting at your head, as you breathe in, a peaceful state is realized. Your mind is filled with positive energy as the negative ions expand gradually, pushing out any remaining negative thoughts. As the warm, glowing light works its way downwards, your face slowly begins to relax with an intense sense of relief. As your breaths become calmer and more restful, your neck is cupped with a warm sensation, bringing a euphoric loosening of your neck and shoulder muscles. As the warm light descends further, you feel yourself slipping and drifting into a deeper state. Now, as the warm glow is felt inside your chest, it expands and releases any tension. As it flows into your arms, your shoulders descend, each arm becoming heavy now, even your hands and fingers. As it floats back into your chest, it harmonizes your diaphragm, allowing your abdomen to settle. A warm sensation is felt around your pelvis, as every part of your lower back now touches the mattress. As the warm glow descends into your legs, a feeling of heaviness, like a magnet, also brings your feet and toes to a place of rest and comfort. This is the most relaxing and peaceful sleep. Allow yourself to stay in this tranquil state of bliss.